A macaroon is a type of small circular cake typically made from ground almonds, coconut, and/or other nuts or even potato, with sugar, egg white, and sometimes flavorings, food coloring, glace, cherries, jam and/or a chocolate coating. Some recipes call for sweetened condensed milk. Macaroons are often baked on edible rice paper placed on a baking tray. Etymology: the name of the cake comes from the Italian macarone, macaron meaning paste, referring to the original almond paste ingredient. This word itself derives from amacare, meaning to crush. The word macaron itself is derived from the Greek mu alpha kappa alpha rho iota alpha, a kind of barley broth which was served to commemorate the dead. The first synthetic of the word in Greek means blessed, happy. Origins: culinary historians claim that macaroons can be traced to an Italian monastery of the 9th century. The monks came to France in 1533, joined by the pastry chefs of Catherine de' Medici, wife of King Henry II. Later, two Benedictine nuns, Sister Marguerite and Sister Marie Elizabeth, came to Nancy seeking asylum during the French Revolution. The two women paid for the housing by baking and selling macaroon cookies, and thus became known as the Macaroon Sisters. Italian Jews later adopted the cookie because it has no flour or leavening and can be enjoyed during the 8-day observation of Passover. It was introduced to other European Jews and became popular as a year-round sweet. Recipes for macaroons appear in recipe books at least as early as 1725, and use egg whites and almond paste. Mrs. Beeton's Book of Household Management includes a typical traditional recipe. Over time, coconut was added to the ground almonds and, in certain recipes, replaced them. Potato starch is also sometimes included in the recipe, to give the macaroons more body. Coconut macaroon. Macaroons made from desiccated coconut instead of almond are most commonly found in the United Kingdom, Australia, the United States, Mauritius, the Netherlands, Germany, Hungary, and Uruguay. Coconut macaroons may include almond slivers, or occasionally pecans, cashews or other nuts. In Australia, a dollop of raspberry jam or glacé cherries are often concealed in the center of the macaroon. Coconut macaroons are often topped with a glace cherry and/or dipped in chocolate. Regional varieties: Dominican Republic. Macaroons in the Dominican Republic are very dark. Grated coconut is mixed with ginger and cinnamon. France. In France, the almond variety is called Macaroon. It is typically small, light like meringue, with added coloring, sometimes flavoring, and often comprise two halves stuck together by a filling of V.G. flavored cream. The term appeared in print in 1552 in the Cours Livre by François Rabelais. The coconut macaroon is known as the Congolais or La Rochelle Noix de Coco. India, Tuticorin and Mangalore have their own varieties of macaroon made with cashews and egg whites, adapted from those introduced in colonial times. Ireland, a macaroon chocolate bar is made by Wilton Candy & Co. Kildare, Ireland. The description on the packaging is macaroon pieces in Irish milk chocolate. It was first made in 1937. Italy, Ricciarelli are a soft almond variety originating from Siena. Amaretti di Saronno are a usually crunchy variety from Saronno. Both are often served on special occasions such as Christmas. Puerto Rico. In Puerto Rico, coconut macaroons are called besitos de coco. A few variations of besitos de coco can be found on the island, the most popular ones including lemon zest and vanilla as additional ingredients. Spain. The carajito is a macaroon variant made with hazelnuts and honey from the town of Salas, Asturias in northern Spain. A larger size version is commonly known as sultana suspiros del Moro. Turkey Acıbadem Kurabayesi is a traditional Turkish variety made of almonds, sugar and egg whites. The traditional recipes include a small amount of bitter almonds, which gives this cookie its name. Because bitter almonds are not readily available, almond extract is typically used as a substitute. These cookies are part of the stock-in trade of almost every bakery in Turkey, as they are seldom made at home. United Kingdom. The traditional almond macaroon often includes almond essence to strengthen the flavor, and is topped with an almond flake. Coconut macaroons are also popular. The Scottish macaroon has a thick velvety scent and is covered in chocolate and roasted coconut. Traditionally they were made with cold leftovers of mashed potatoes and sugar loaf. When the macaroon bar became commercial, the recipe no longer used mashed potato because of shelf life limitations. The modern macaroon is made from a combination of sugar, glucose, water and egg white. These ingredients make a fondant center. This recipe was reportedly discovered by accident in 1931, when confectioner John Justice Lees was said to have botched the formula for making a chocolate fondant bar and threw coconut over it in disgust, producing the first macaroon bar. United States coconut macaroon is the best-known variety in America. Commercially made coconut macaroons are generally dense, moist and sweet, and often dipped in chocolate. Homemade macaroons and varieties produced by smaller bakeries are commonly light and fluffy. Macaroons made with coconuts are often piped out with a star-shaped tip, whereas macaroons made with nuts are more likely shaped individually due to the stiffness of the dough. Because of the lack of wheat and leavening ingredients, macaroons are often consumed during Passover in many Jewish homes.